What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again. Y'all know who that is in the background right there. How y'all doing? All right. First of all, hopefully you guys are having a great week. It is Thanksgiving week. I know a lot of you guys are probably traveling. You guys are getting ready to travel. Some of you guys took some PTO off. You guys have the whole week off. So, first thing, happy holidays to each and every one of y'all out there, man. The merch just finished up. I just want to say I appreciate you guys for the merch doing so well, man. We did some crazy numbers. I'm talking about we were in the hundreds of hundreds, bro. Like, it was crazy. The support I got from that, so I got to say thank you guys. I'm definitely humbled by that, man. Every single day you guys changed my life. Hold on, put my glasses on because my eyes are hurting. I got a freaking crazy migraine right now. I just got to say this, man. Look, I've been doing YouTube now for 5 years, and I think that for the most part, man, the Grammys aren't going to get it right. All right, they're not going to get it right, and every year I feel like they just get worse and worse. It's not that they get worse and worse because when you gotta think about it. All right, and sometimes I am ignorant to the fact that the Grammys aren't just surrounded or focused on rap, hip hop, black artists in general, nothing like that when it comes to race, but you got to understand that the Grammys is a wide thing, all right? There's other genres out there, electronic shit, country, they got, movies, and there's a lot of things that plays, that plays a part in the Grammys. So I think that when we go onto hip-hop Twitter, including myself, we always get caught up in the fact that, our favorite artists get snubbed, certain things that we see, that us being a part of the culture so much, that we think that they should get right, and they should hire, specific people to kind of get that right, because they're so out of touch with society or with rap culture in general. I just feel like that's the one thing that we always highlight, we always emphasize, and we kind of just sit there and just like, holy shit, bro, like, why didn't they do this? Fuck the Grammys. Now, I did, look, from time to time, I definitely get out of character. And I don't think with my mind, and I definitely think with a lot of bias. And it makes me very angry. And then when I tweet angry or when I talk angry, I kind of forget. Hold on. I kind of forget what else, looking from the other side, I guess you could say. Look, I'm not really articulate with my words. I'm not good with words. I'm more about emotion. So don't be trying to correct me, grammar police out there. Look, I'm just talking. I just feel like when you think about artists like The Weeknd, because I'm not gonna talk about the nominees. I'm gonna talk about the nominees, but I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna give too much emphasis because I just don't care no more. I think that the Grammys, when it comes to rap, hip hop, artists, music that involves a lot of brothers. I'm gonna say it like that. A lot of brothers. I just feel like it's just really out of touch, and it's more about not a popularity contest, more about politics, more about favorites. They really don't care who had the best rap album of the year. They really don't care who is the best upcoming artist of the year. They really don't care about any of that. They care about the narrative before anything. And my thing, my one solution that I think, and I'm not trying to give the power to Jay-Z or to Kanye. I'm trying to give just, instead of trying being the president, Kanye West, right? Not saying this is your responsibility, but I'm just giving an option. Why not just make another alternative to the Grammys? Why not make something where not the Source, not the BET Awards, not anything that, like, make something where you are an established artist, you've been doing it now for 2 decades. Make something that gives an alternative to the Grammys where it can put some spotlight on the culture. It can put some spotlight on who is really one of the best upcoming artists, who really had the best album of the year. Not Invasion of Privacy. I'm talking about Travis Scott Astroworld. As much as Invasion of Privacy was good with Bodak Yellow, let's not act like Astroworld wasn't the best rap album that year. Let's not act like Good Kid, Mad City was better than Macklemore's album. Let's not act like Lupe Fiasco should have won, for the cool, beating out Carter 3. As popular as Carter 3 was and as mainstream as it was, Lupe Fiasco, as a term of a rap album, should have won that. Let's not act like, Jay-Z should have took the Grammy over, Will Smith. There's a lot of things that went down that I feel like they're just out of touch with, and it's very obvious. And when you see, millions of people tweeting nowadays, because that is the outlet that a lot of people have through social media, and complaining about, look, you guys got it wrong. let people vote because this is really the right answer. I feel like the popular vote or the mass majority should decide on what is rap album of the year. Now, I only looked at a couple of them. The only thing I want to say, like, we could talk about it a little bit because I feel like it's just a broken record. I've been making these videos now for 3 years about the Grammys, and I feel like every time I'm a broken record. I say the same thing every time. Wow, you want to hear a joke? The Grammys. Want to hear a joke again? The Grammys. Want to hear a joke times 3? The Grammys, bro. The Grammys is never going to get it right. Now, in fairness to them, they do get it right in other aspects. Okay, I'm just saying they're out of touch with the actual culture of hip hop, rap, and just in general. I feel like the one look, your negativity is always going to be spotlighted more than your positive. You could do 100, you could do 99 positive things. As soon as you do one negative thing, it gets the spotlight. And I think that everybody is talking about the same thing right now, and we're talking about The Weeknd. The Weeknd getting snubbed. There's no reason why The Weeknd should not have multiple nominations for this year. A lot of people are trying to make excuses that he didn't file for this year or whatever, how it goes. Nah, that sources came and said that hold on, let me get out. My bad. A lot of people are saying that, making excuses why he didn't get nominated, and there's no excuse for that. I think Blinding Lights and Heartless were top 10 on the Billboard for like months. He had one of the best albums this year that sold the most. He was literally on every platform. He was literally on every feature, every radio station, everything. It was just The Weeknd's year. I feel like this is one of the best, other than the Starboy year. I think that this is the most successful year that The Weeknd has had in his career, and that's beyond Starboy. Starboy created that alternative personality. I just felt like this right here, After Hours, is what made, is kind of just stapled the legend that The Weeknd is. That's what I felt like. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the snub. We all know how that goes. Look, that's one thing that I feel like the Grammys, they should have just gave him one nomination. One nomination, bro. He deserved one nomination. One nomination. How does Starboy get all this? And then you telling me After Hours don't get nothing? You telling me After Hours was a good album? After all the numbers they did, it's not a good album? Come on, man. Get right. One thing also I could have said that could have been different. Newcomer artists, man. Come on, like Don Toliver. Where's Don Toliver at? I swear to God, Don Toliver's been, if you know the culture, if you've been around hip-hop, you've been around rap, and rap is a top 3 popular genre, and it's not 3 or 2, all right? It is the top genre in the world, and you have an artist like Don Toliver, who's literally been running circles all throughout 2020, as bad as it's been, and for him to not even get a nudge or to anything, that's kind of crazy to me. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. I'm going to go through something because I don't remember off the top of my head. I do have the list right here that I do want to say that they did get right. Shout out to Roddy Ricch, man, for getting a nomination. It may not have been hit. I think the Bucks actually did get a nomination. So shout out to Roddy Ricch to getting a nomination. I think definitely did. Think he deserved one after if he made Selena and Justin Bieber do what they did this year, he definitely deserves to get a Grammy. I think the one, at least for the code, the one category that they got right was the rap album. Best rap albums of the year. All right, now let me know in the comment section below if you have a different album that they will put. And this is excluding 21 Savage's and Metro Boomin's album. So right here, we got Black Habits, D-Smoke. I thought that was cool. I thought that was really cool. Alfredo, obviously, you guys know me, man. Alfredo's probably going to go into one of my top 10 this year. If not honorable mentions, 100% for sure. Written Testimony, Jay Electronica. I thought that was also right. A lot of people didn't understand that album. I think that album aged very well for me. I love that album. As much as Jay-Z was on there and it kind of hindered his debut, I still think it was a solid, rap project. King's Disease, Nas. I thought that was, Nas coming back, I thought that was kind of cool. He already did the thing with Kanye 2 years ago, but him coming back, making that album, I didn't think it was as strong as some other rap albums that came out this year, but Nas is not a bad choice to always have in, the rap category. And then having the allegory with Royce da 5'9". I remember when Royce da 5'9" released that earlier this year, a lot of people were saying that was one of the best rap projects, probably coming in, and we heard in a while, and in Royce's discography. So, I think that was pretty fair. Not seeing any of the West Side, not West Side Gun, but not seeing any of the Griselda guys in there. I thought that was pretty bad. Benny the Butcher, I thought that had probably, if not the best rap project, second to, Alfredo. I just think that, for Benny to drop that and give you kind of just that vintage Rockaware, Rockefeller. I'm thinking about what I used to wear back in the day. I used to wear the 3X Rockefeller collar shirts and the big shorts. But man, I just think that one of the Griseldas, how they've been putting their foot down in rap this year, I definitely thought they deserved it, man. R&B, I thought that was pretty. I thought R&B was pretty not on point, but Ant Clemens. I'm not mad at Ant Clemens. I think Giveon should take it. I think when Giveon takes it, it should just literally just be that's it. Giveon had a great year as well. Drake kind of popping off his career, and then Giveon's talent just doing the rest. I think that Giveon just deserves best R&B album of the year. That should be it. So I like that. Best R&B song, I don't want to even talk about that because songs are all subjective, but it's kind of hard when you think about that. I think that there should have been like at least a one Weeknd song in there. He could have had an R&B song. Best R&B performance, I believe Beyonce is going to win that. There's just no competition with that. We know everybody loves Beyonce. I'm not going to talk about too much about country and rock because I did not listen to too many country and rock albums this year. So I'm not going to be the one that kind of gives judgment or gives an analysis on that when I don't know what was going on that side of music. So you guys can tell me if they did it right on there. I'm just talking about more of the culture of the R&B, the rap, the black culture on this side. That's what I'm talking about, man. Progressive R&B album. Now, if Chilumbo wins this, I'm going to be extra tight because I feel like that was one of the worst works we got from Jhené Aiko, all right? I feel like that was one of the worst we got. And if she wins it, it's just more of a popularity contest, all right? You know how they've been lately in 2020 with the whole gender and the whole male and the whole, black and white. It's been a crazy year for 2020. So I would not be surprised if this wins by popularity contest vote. But I think that either Chloe and Haley should win that one or Thundercat. I think that those two albums were better than Chilumbo. That's just how I feel about it. Thundercat definitely always doing his thing on production. He did Drunk, and now he did It Is What It Is. I feel like he should win that personally. He should win that, and it should be no competition. Now, one thing I do want to say. Best rap performances. And if I don't edit this, which I probably won't, remember, all right, I'm just a dude on YouTube talking about music. I'm giving my opinions on how I feel about shit. I am not a professional reviewer, reactor. I am not a professional editor, all right? Sometimes I let that shit ride because I feel like the best way is the natural way, all right? Let that shit ride. The best way is the natural way. Why am I going to sit here and fake some shit and sound all professional? Nah, this is how we going to talk in the barbershop. This is how we would talk if we was face to face. So what I got to hide from y'all, all right? That's why I usually don't edit it and make it professional or whatnot. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, though. That's cool. Best rap performance, though, man. Rap performance, I got to give it to Meg Thee Stallion. Or The Bigger Picture. I would not be mad at any of those winning. Even What's Poppin', I'd be cool about it. I think that The Bigger Picture should win it, though. As ironic as it is, The Bigger Picture should win it, but the baby say he doesn't want to be involved with any of that political shit. He doesn't want his music to be about that, which is crazy because his biggest record to date probably is going to probably win him a Grammy, which is actually wild because you now benefited off of something of what you spoke about because at the time it was, and this is one thing I said that was fucked up. He reaped the benefits of what was going on at the moment for him to make it and then kind of back down because he didn't want his music to be about that. So you benefited off of what was going down in the situation. I just didn't think that was cool. But I mean, if y'all say what y'all want to say, I do think that he's going to win it. As much as Big and Savage was, actually, I didn't even see the last one. Dior's probably going to win it too. And I would not be mad at Dior winning either because everybody talked about Dior. Dior stocks have gone up. Dior has gone up as a fashion statement in the world. And everybody's just wearing Dior. They love Dior. So I think that's, other than that, man, I'm looking at best rap song. Left Not Cry Later or The Bigger Picture. I would not be, we already stated that earlier in the year when we heard The Bigger Picture, that was one of the best songs we heard, and it was so powerful and impactful. But again, it's the irony of it because the little baby said he don't want to be a part of that, and that's not me, like bullshit. All right, you reap the benefits. Now you're about to get a Grammy off of it, and I feel like that's going to be like, what do you call that? Like when you be fake and then you get the award for it. I forget what you call it. There's an actual saying to it, but actually, and then again, where they got it right, they always get it right. Look. For the most part, they are spot on. I just think that they need to hire some bros. They need to hire some people that are outside of the culture because, again, if you're not from the hood, if you're not from, Africa, do I expect you to know the landscape of Africa? Do I expect you to know where to go at in Africa? Do I expect you to speak the native language, of Africa? No, I don't expect that at all. But, that's why you get somebody that is that has expertise in that genre, and you allow them to help you to decide on stuff like this so you don't get it wrong. You have the funds for it. Yo, make it better. Like, that's the only problem that I have with it. Now, like I said, they got it right here. The only thing they got it wrong this year was the biggest snub was The Weeknd. I say Don Toliver was also a big snub as well. The Bigger Picture, The Box, Laugh Now Cry Later, Rockstar, Savage. I think that these are all tracks that, to be fair, in best rap song, they're fair. All right, they're definitely fair. Drake might win it because he's Drake, but I wouldn't be surprised if The Box or The Bigger Picture wins it as well. Best rap album, they got it right. I told you guys that as well. R&B, like I said, from what I knew, I think they got it right. I want to know what you guys think about it, man. And get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you guys think about my suggestion about the Grammys, about Kanye stepping up, maybe Jay-Z stepping up, maybe some billionaire stepping up to make someone who has the the credibility to kind of just make another alternative to the Grammys, and to put some shine on a lot of these artists, because a lot of these artists let these awards affect their career. They let these awards determine whether or not they're going to be a great artist, whether they have a great year, whether they are going to be successful. I think that's just not fair. I think that the Grammys don't hold just as much as the XXL freshman list does not hold that value as it used to before. Being at that stature is just not what you need anymore. All right, you can just be a successful individual artist without the labels, without the awards. Look at a lot of artists like Denzel Curry. Look at a lot of artists like Nav, who was doing it by himself for a minute. Look at people like that who are doing it for themselves. Russ. Look at, Hobson, I believe he does it. As much as I don't like Hobson, look at Hobson, who does. There's a lot of artists that are doing it individually and are not getting awards and are still staples, all right? Look at Leonardo DiCaprio when he didn't get an Oscar. All right, he didn't get an Oscar till like last year, and imagine how many great movies he was in. He got it for a movie that I feel like didn't even deserve to get it. All right, from his other movies, my dude was in Titanic, Inception. He was in so many movies that deserve to get it, and I just think that it's kind of the same effect right here. It does not define your career, and you should not let it affect you. You should kind of just do your thing. So, with that being said, man, get in the comments below, man. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's your favorite. Let me know who. Favorite. I think it's a review. Let me know what was your picks on who you thought should be in the best rap column, R&B column, new artist column. That's because that's what we're commenting on. That's what kind of the channel that we're focused on. I feel like, I think Ariana was too late on it. I think 21 Savage was also too late on it, so they might be next year. So I kind of excluded that, but yeah, man, that's how I feel about it, man. I don't want to sound like a broken record after I've been doing this for 3 years. I just feel like the Grammys need to find the change, and whenever they decide to find the change to get it right, they'll get it right. That's obviously a snub, as one of the biggest snubs, if not top 3, I would say, because The Weeknd had the greatest year in his career. And I think that for him to not even get one nomination or even a nudge or a feature nomination, I just think it's crazy. So, get in the comment box below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget, if I'm so amused when you're here, get it for 3,000 likes, man. We're going to do vinyl on the wall. And like always, man, thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for doing all that. Hey, look, all the new videos are on Patreon. I definitely need to do some more videos this week. World of Warcraft just came out. I've been playing WoW all day. So, I'm going to be kind of, and it's the holidays as well. So, give me some slack, man. I'm kind of just trying to take my time, enjoy, trying to enjoy my time with my fams and whatnot. So, with that is it, man. Get in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If I'm so amused when you're here. Until next time, man. We out. Peace.